been with Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn. I've done all of these speakers. And one of the things that they would always say when they were talking was the level of your wealth will be based on the 5 people you hang around with most. And you really start to contemplate that, and you realize that if you're really honest, the people you hang around with most have an impact on you. But here's something that's taking it a step further. It's not just wealth. It's every aspect of life. Because the people you hang around with, you're not hanging around with a person. Do you get that? You're hanging around with an energy that is vibrating a specific frequency. The question you have to ask, is that frequency uplifting? Is that frequency about expansion? Is that frequency about growth? Is that frequency about love? Or is that frequency about fear, anger, depression? Because the frequency that energy is, that person is, when you allow that person into your space, that energy is impacting you. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to not interact with people who are of a different vibration. No, but you have to be aware so that you can control the amount of exposure to negative energy. And then when you're exposed to negative energy, how do you purify it? What do you do to reclaim the energy that you choose? One of the things that I always say is go into meditation. Meditation is one of the greatest ways to get a handle on our energy. So I ask you today, who did you hang with in the last week? And if you truly understood the energy they were putting out, would you have spent as much time with them as you did? Chances are, probably not, if you're going to be honest. But you see, we get hung up on the idea, well, I've known this person for so long. Well, yeah, that's okay. But you want to be a different energy. You want to be a different vibration. You want to create a different life. Well, if you want to do that, you have to change what's in your life. I know, it's pretty hard, isn't it? Let me say good morning, McBride and Nilda and Delpha. And I know there's a whole bunch of you out there that are not checking in. I don't know. Are you scared of me? Is my energy not right for you today? I'm kidding. It's not that. There's buongiorno. Ciao, Laura. I love when my Italian friend comes on. I'm really conscious not only about who I hang with, but what thoughts am I allowing to hang in my own mind? What thoughts am I dwelling on? What ideas do I dwell on? And are they life-giving? Are they life-affirming? Or are these ideas constricting? Are they fear-based? You see, you have 2 choices in life. There's 2 types of energy. There's the energy of love and the energy of fear. That's it. Everything is a deviation of that in some form or another. Love is about acceptance. Love is about expansion. Love is about fully experiencing life with no limitations. Fear is confining, restrictive, it's judgmental. There's that J word again. Don't you just hate that J word? The judgmental word, because no matter what you say, if you are in judgment on anything, you are not loving. Oh, no, Lee, just in this case. No, that's not true. You're not loving. So what about that person? They're not acting the way, that's a good way. Well, here's how I would handle that. Accept that they're acting in that way. Accept that that's who they are in this moment, and make a decision on how much time you're going to spend with them. Kenyatta, welcome. You're in Colorado. That's where my granddaughter lives. Just was there a couple weeks ago. Colorado's such a beautiful place. There's so many beautiful places in the world that we think other places are beautiful. And people don't understand right where you are is beautiful if you just look. If you just look, it's beautiful. But we keep thinking it's got to be different in order for it to be better. No, you've just got to look inside to find a different way of seeing things, of looking at things. Because everything, my friends, comes from a perspective. And you choose the perspective in which you get to see life. You get to choose whether you hang on to the perspective that's brought you to this point by asking, does the perspective I'm hanging on to, is it serving my growth, expansion, and is it for love? And if that perspective is not for love, then you may want to let it go and develop a new perspective. Just a thought. I don't know what's right for you. I just know that in my heart, I want to grow. I want to expand. I want to experience. I want to create. I want to grow, expand, experience, create. And I want to do that for infinity. And oh, by the way, that's what I'm going to do. That's what we're all going to do for infinity. So if we can get used to it, it's going to make life so much more fun. Now, don't think I'm telling you that there's not going to be challenges along the way. Challenges are what give life its meaning. It's the contrast that gives life its meaning. So today, make a conscious decision to be aware of the energy that you're hanging with, whether it's a person, a place, a thought, whatever it is, and make a decision. Can I change it? Can I make it better? Can I make it different? Because you have that power. With that, I want you to know that I accept you as you are. I love you as you are. And I've just given you about 7.5 minutes of my life. That's the most precious quality I've got, is my time. And I choose who I share it with. And today, I chose you. Create a great day, everyone. Love you. Aloha.